Hello, this is Alan Quay with Review Dingo, and I'm going to show you today how to use feedback settings. So you'll find the feedback settings under Setup and then Feedback Settings. And the very first thing you'll see is the limit of days. So we have 60 set. So this just says that if a customer comes in and they get some service done and they come back a week later, that if they get entered into the system, they're not going to receive another email request or SMS request because you have it set for a 60-day threshold. So if they come after the 60 days, then you enter them in, then they'll go ahead and receive one. So you can set this from 1 to like 540, I think we have it, to be able to set that. This is the most popular setting right here, is 60 for most businesses. And the feedback threshold, all this means is that we consider a good review a 4 and above, so a 4 and 5 star. Anything less than that, we consider a bad rating. Number of feedback follow-ups. This is after you send the first SMS or email feedback request. This will send a follow-up, and you can set this for however much you want. So it can go from 1 to 7 days. We don't recommend doing too many. I would stick to about 1 or 2 because you don't want to bug the customer. One thing to keep in mind that if you're sending an SMS, they will get the second SMS whatever day that you set this for. They will get it about an hour around an hour from the time that you send it off. So if you send it off at say 11 a.m. and you have this set for 1, that means the next day they'll get it within an hour of. So the follow-up frequency means that this initial feedback will be sent out like 1 day later. So if you set this at 2, that means that it will, the day after tomorrow they'll receive another one. So that's how that works. Post feedback email follow-ups. That is if they click an SMS link or a link in the email, it will go ahead and stop sending them any more follow-ups. But once they do click it, they'll receive a post feedback email follow-up. What that is, the email thanking them for their business. Plus, it'll have all the links, all your links that you're trying to promote in there. So they can always go in there anytime and write another review. They'll have everything they need. So we recommend using this. You can have this go out 1, 2, or 3 times, or you can also not send it out if you want. But we recommend doing it at least one that you can send up after they press this. Sometimes they're too busy and they don't do it the first time. Then this follow up email will get them to also do it as well. Now you can set this up to where they have 1 or 2 days, depending on how soon you want to send it out. We'll leave it at 1. Review gating. This is required. Uh, Review gating is required by, or not gating your reviews are required by Google. It breaks their terms and service, and so if you have it on, you're going to be breaking their terms of service. If you have it off, you're complying with what their terms of service are. And basically, if you turn it on, it's going to come up and it's going to ask you, do you accept or decline? If you accept, it's going to log in the system that you have accepted having the gating on, and then Google could legally take out all your reviews if they so choose to. So we recommend leaving it on off. What it is basically is just a underneath the like if they give you a negative review underneath there, it also can give the option of leaving it on Google or or whatever you're trying to promote. But we haven't really seen that happen a lot. So um, I really feel like leaving it off is going to be your best bet and your safest bet for you. And it's pretty much an industry standard now to turn off the gating. Rating type, we have a yes, no. This is our most powerful one. You also have other options here that you can do. But for now, we're just going to leave it on the yes, no. Feedback request method, we're going to keep it on the SMS and email because this account here has the SMS. You can do SMS only or email only. We recommend doing both if you have the SMS because it will, this way, if they send a 1, maybe they don't give you this information for the SMS, at least you have the email as a secondary option to deliver your feedback request. So if the mobile settings, if you don't see these settings in your mobile settings and you do have SMS, or you have the SMS Pro, then let us know and we'll enable it for you. Then you'll be able to turn it on or off. You want to have this on if you're using SMS. So just make sure it's in the on setting. The enable delay, this is if you have, if you enter somebody into the system or they enter themselves in through, say, a tablet in an office or whatever, then you can set a delay on here and you put your hours here. Like, say they come in and you know that 3 hours later they're going to be done with their service and they'll be at home, or they'll have already left your place of business. You can just put 3 here and then click submit. Make sure you click submit to lock in all of your settings. But once you do that, you hit submit, it's going to lock in that 3-hour time delay. So it just gives you an option to delay when the feedback request goes out. So hopefully that helps. If you guys have any other questions, please reach out to us and let us know through our support. We'll be happy to help you, and we'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot.